This might be one of the most gluttonous flights that I've done on the channel, but we're celebrating big, so it's worth it. Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, I'm very excited to be doing this blind. Keep saying blind. Very excited to be doing this flight. I've been holding on to this bottle for a long time and some of these samples for a while. When my daughter was born, I cracked the first bottle of WLW that I owned, and now that my son was just born last week, a week ago today, I cracked my first and only bottle of Eagle Rare 17. So let's see how this flight goes. So we have the 2022 Eagle Rare 17. We have what little bit I have left of the 2023, which was 19 years and some change. We have the 2024. We've got double Eagle Very Rare and 2006 Eagle Rare 17. Whew. So let's get into it. As I'm pouring this first one, if you could please like, comment, subscribe. It goes a long way. And I'm going to be giving a sample. I'm going to be running a sample giveaway on the 2022, this one right here. So stick around to the end to figure out how to get entered into that. I have a great track record of getting people their samples. So we will do that. Okay. As soon as I was getting ready to jump into this, the baby monitor started going off. My daughter woke up from her nap and started crying. So I don't know where I left off, but we are going to kick this off now. And I am super excited. So I think I said before, I opened this a few days ago with a pretty ridiculous flight with a few close friends of mine in celebration of my son's birth. Eagle Rare 17 was kind of my unicorn bottle of unicorns. I would say going back to like 2016 or 2017. Back in like 2010, my college days, Eagle Rare was my go-to. I would always get it, 28 bucks. It was the old label, and it was my go-to. So then when I really started going down the rabbit hole and started finding out about BTAC and getting into it, like this was the one that I had to. I ended up trading for this, the 22, I don't know, maybe a year or so ago, and held on to it until my next child was born, my son. So it's kind of the perfect one to open. My daughter was born, open the WLW, red or pinkish BTAC foil for the girl, and then blue BTAC foil for the boy. So that's how this all came to be. So let's start with the 22. Let's see if there's an age on here. 101 proof. Oh my gosh. So I've tried the 20 prior to this. I've tried the 2020, which I had after I got out of the hospital, and I put in a pretty ridiculous birthday flight. First time drinking after being in the hospital for about a week or so. And it stood out as my favorite of that particular flight, but I was a little bit underwhelmed. I reviewed the 23 when I did a Tough Mudder last year, kind of at the very beginning of the channel. This was a sample I had, the 23, and then I also threw this sample in when I did the Double Eagle Very Rare for my 12 days of trace during Christmas time. So I've had 20, 23, and then a little bit of Double Eagle Very Rare. And now here we are with the 22. Okay, this is easily the best nose that I can recall, but we're gonna see here in this flight. This is easily the best Eagle Rare 17 nose, in my opinion. It's blueberry, and blueberries are a top 5 favorite fruit for me. It's like blueberries, grapes, watermelon, pineapple, maybe raspberry, but blueberry, pineapple, watermelon are my top 3. Did I do that right? Blueberry, pineapple, watermelon, grapes. Yeah, I think so. But so the fact that I'm getting a blueberry on this is already very, very promising. Yeah, it smells like blueberry pancake syrup. There's a little bit of oak, a little bit of chocolate, but it's a syrupy, dark fruit. God, that's probably the best thing I can compare it to, is like a blueberry pancake syrup. And that's exactly what it tastes like. God, that's good. On the finish, there's a chocolate that comes through. The oak starts popping up, and then kind of mid-palate, there's like a vanilla kind of cream sweetness in there too. God, there's a cherry that's coming through now as well. That kind of signature Buffalo Trace cherry. For 101 proof, this is the most viscous, mouth-coating, syrupy of the Eagle Rare 17s that I've tried, just off memory. But again, we're going to get into the 23 now here and see what's up. The sample has been doing its thing. There's barely any left. I'll just finish this sample off. All right. I stretched this 23 sample into 3 videos. All right, let's go into the 23. Oh, hello. Okay, the 23 smells lighter, like lighter in proof, lighter in fruit. Yeah. Just kind of lighter in general. There is like a perfume kind of thing in there too. Vanilla, chocolate, a little bit of grape. A little bit of caramel, and it's a little drying on the finish. .22 smacks the 23. 23 got a lot of love because it was 19 years and some change, and people loved it. I was let down by the 23 every time I've tried it. I'm still a little bit let down. The 22 absolutely destroys the 23, in my opinion. But who's really complaining? I mean, it's Eagle Rare 17. Okay, the 24. My buddy Mike brought this sample over to me and dropped it off. Mike, huge shout out. Thank you for pouring a very generous. So most of these are like the Boston rounds. The square ones hold a little bit more, and he filled this thing to the top. So Mike, greatly appreciate that. Thank you, buddy, for the generous sample here. We traded a few different samples each with each other, but he went real heavy on this pour. So huge shout out for Mike. Thank you. Oh, okay. More perfume. More chocolate and dark, and it smells more viscous than the 23. The 24 kind of smells like a tamed down version of the 22. Oh, 24 is good. It's much more chocolate. So you lose a little bit of the maple syrup and a little bit of the fruit, but there's a lot of chocolate in here. Almost has like a French toast thing with like grape and maybe a little bit of blueberry too. .22 might be a little bit more drying than the 24. So if that's not your thing, then the 24 might be more in your wheelhouse. Okay, on to the Double Eagle, very rare, 20-year. I did this review on my 12 days of trace, like I said. I was getting over a cold. I could still taste, but my nose wasn't all there, so a little congested. Oh, okay. This is oak. This is perfume. This is chocolate. The fruit kind of falls off a little bit. There might even be a little bit of like coffee in here, or like tobacco and leather. Yeah, definitely like some coffee in there. This is definitely darker than all of them, but you do lose a little bit of the fruit. Oh, it's way more oak forward. It's not super drying, but it's chocolate, it's coffee, it's oak. It's good. There's this astringency on the finish that for MSRP, $2,500, whatever it's going for in secondary, I'd much rather just go with the Eagle Rare 17 at this point than a Double Eagle Very Rare. Yeah, that might be in last so far, or yeah, that one's last. So far we're looking at 22 and 24 as my 1 and 2. Not sure which one wins yet. 23 in third, and then Double Eagle Very Rare in fourth, and that's crazy. Now, what I'm about to say is going to sound absolutely ridiculous, and I completely understand that sentiment, but I also make no apologies. I have a box full of cool samples that I plan on saving for special occasions and whatnot. As I was going to dig out my remainder of the 23 and the remainder of the Double Eagle Very Rare, I saw a sample bottle and I thought, I don't see a label on that. And then on the cap, I see 2006 Eagle Rare 17. I said, that can't be right. I go back through my messages, I go looking, and I'm like, that's right. I bought a 2-ounce sample of the 06 with the anticipation of trying the 06 after trying the 22. And then just kind of by the fact that I had the 23 left, I thought that would have been gone by now. And the fact that I had the Double Eagle Very Rare, I thought that would have been gone by now. That kind of started turning into a fight. And then my buddy posted on Facebook where he was drinking his 24. So I was like, dude, let me get a sample of that so I can do a 22 through 24 and then finish it off with Double Eagle Very Rare and the 2006 Eagle Rare 17. So this one is 95 proof. This was before they bumped it back up to 101 proof, or bumped it up to 101 proof. Holy crap. Okay, you talk about vintage dusty. This has that note. This smells unlike any of the other ones. Like, not even close. Chocolate, butterscotch, vanilla, vintage funk. It's like what you'll get in pirate bottles, or dusty wild turkeys, or pre-fire Heaven Hill. This has dusty funk to it. Coffee for sure. Chocolate, butterscotch, maple syrup. Man, not a lot of fruit in this one. Fruit's there on the palate. That's like a grape syrup, cherry syrup, mixed with vintage funk and butterscotch and all the goodness of old whiskey. Not old aged, but old from a long time ago. Oh man. I was worried this was going to get outclassed because of it being a little bit lower proof. That might be my favorite. I didn't want that the case. I wanted my 22 to win, but that 06, whew, it's just different ballpark. I mean, we're talking about completely different things at that point. Okay. After just running through them real quick, I do have my order. You can say this is biased. You can say this isn't right because it's not a true blind. You can say whatever you want. I think I'm pretty good about being objective on even when I want to like something versus not want to like something. I think I'm pretty objective about it when I'm trying it in that moment. So my ranking does go 22 first, 2006 second, 24 third, 23 fourth, and Double Eagle Very Rare fifth. I'll throw a graphic up there, but that is, yeah, that's it. The blueberry pancake syrup is so prevalent in the 22. That's what kind of made it edge out the 06, because the 06 just really had it had all that vintage goodness and funk, but that blueberry syrup, man, as soon as I get blueberry in something, like, it's pretty much gonna be a wrap. And this has that by just in strides. So, you know, sorry, I'm not sorry. But the beauty of it is I'm running a sample giveaway on the 22. So if you want to try my favorite Eagle Rare 17 / Double Eagle Very Rare of all time, see what this blend is like. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment, just say congratulations for the baby boy. Just say congratulations. Do the like, comment, subscribe, comment congratulations. Today is Wednesday the 17th, the 18th, Wednesday the 18th. Nope, it's on the wrong month. Saturday the 21st at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have your entries in by then. Saturday, June 21st, 2025, 10 a.m. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment congratulations, and then check back to see if your comment was the one that was selected. I take everything, I put it in a randomizer. Whatever kicks out is the winner. So make sure to check your comment to make sure if you won, and then I'll have you either email tbewhiskey@gmail.com. I will attempt to find you on Facebook. I will throw a post up on the channel that says congratulations, whoever, you won the sample. Make sure you check it, because if you don't check it and I'm telling you, hey, you won the sample, I got to be able to send it to you. So help me help you. And that is where I'm wrapping this up. Let's see what this blend is like. Oh, wow. I don't know if it's better than all of them together, but it might be. Or all of them by themselves, but it might be. That's really good. I'm curious. I don't know where that would fall in this ranking, but it's really good. The 06 brings that vintage funk. The 22 brings that blueberry syrup. The Double Eagle Very Rare brings kind of that extra oak influence. The 24 brings this like kind of chocolate darkness. It's just really well rounded. That's nice. Yeah. Okay, that's where I'm wrapping this up. You know what to do. Do the thing. Make sure you get your entry. Check the responses, because you don't want to miss out on this. That is for sure. So I'm going to go tend to my young children now. As always, the bourbon experience is all about good pours and great times with whoever you're with. Whiskey meant to be enjoyed, so crack those bottles. Cheers. Ridiculous.